In this video, I'm going to show you how to install an outdoor frost-proof faucet. And if you're new to this channel, my name's Josh. This channel is all about DIY, save a ton of money. So be sure to subscribe, ring that bell so you get a notification every time I release a new video, and hammer that like button for me. That's all I ask in return for making this video. Installing one of these is extremely easy, but let me show you how. I would like to thank Sharkbite for sponsoring this video. Sharkbite is famously known for their push-to-connect fittings, and the great thing about the push-to-connect fittings is that they are fast and easy to do. So whether you're a DIYer or even a professional, the Sharkbite fittings definitely have their perks. So if you'd like to know more information about Sharkbite fittings, check out the link description below to their website, and you can find all their products and detailed descriptions of each one. So let's get back to the video. Here's where we are going to install the outdoor faucet. And the outdoor faucet is also known as a sillcock. And this is a 12-inch sillcock, so it's going to go through the side of the house 12 inches before we make our connection. And in order to install it here, we're going to have vinyl installed in this area. So we got to install what's called a mounting block. And this mounting block will give us an area to mount the outdoor faucet. And this is going to be great because we'll be able to put our trim on after we put on our vinyl. So when we snap this off and install this, once we cut our vinyl around this area, we'll be able to snap this back on, and it gives it a nice trimmed area for our sillcock to come through the side of the house. So ultimately we have a joist here and here, and we're trying to go right between them. And because this is a new construction house, we have a lot of options. So right here is where we will be installing it. So I'm going to go ahead and install this in this area, then show you the detailed installation of the outdoor faucet.
To install the recessed mounting block, I cut the house wrap at the top of the flange, slid it up under, then mounted it using 1¼ galvanized roofing nails, and then flashed around it using flashing tape.
Using a 1-inch drill bit, I'm going to drill right in the center of the pre-manufactured hole in this mounting block. And something really important here, we want to make sure that we place a slight slope to the outside like this. We do not want to drill straight in. I'm going to explain more about that in just a moment. So I'm going to drill really slow through this band board. The hole is now drilled for the outdoor faucet. We can now install the sillcock. Before sliding the faucet through the wall, I'd like to explain how this is frost-free. Because this is going to shut off at the back end whenever you shut the faucet off. This is going to allow the water to drain out of this section of pipe, then out the faucet. So because of that, when it's warm inside of the house here, you do not have to worry about it freezing. So this section could potentially freeze because it's so close to the exterior. Because of that, you do not want water laying in here because it will burst if it freezes. And that's why there is a plastic spacer here. So whenever you install this, it's going to push it upwards like this. So the proper slope will allow the water to drain out. Very important. So that's something you want to keep on when you install this. And also something about this is you do not want to keep any water hose on the end of this during the winter time because it will not drain out if your water hose is connected to this end. So very important. So even though it's frost free, it will freeze if there is an occlusion here at the end. So keep your water hoses off in the winter time. Before sliding this through the wall, I'm going to take the bag that it came in and cut it to length and slide it over the end of the faucet. So that way no dust will get in the end of the Sharkbite fitting. In order to anchor this sillcock, we must install a screw here and on the opposing side. In order to go straight in with our impact driver, I'm going to remove the handle so that way we can go straight instead of going on an angle to place our screw. Very important. So I'm going to remove this now. Using exterior screws, I'm going to place one here, then here. Make sure that we are setting upright, and then the other screw. Then replace the handle. We are now anchored to the house. After the siding is installed, we will permanently install this trim piece, but just so you can see what it's going to look like, I'm going to snap it on, and you can see that gives us a really nice finished look for our outdoor faucet. I'm going to remove the plastic bag that was over the end of the pipe when we placed it through the wall. This is the first generation Sharkbite that we must connect to. This is PEX A, and a Sharkbite fitting can accept PEX A, PEX B, CPVC, or copper with no problem. but no matter which option you use, you must deburr the pipe first. This is the Sharkbite deburring tool. This side of the deburring tool has the insertion depth for the Sharkbite Max fittings, and this side is for the Sharkbite first generation, and that's what's on this outdoor faucet. So we're going to be using this side to mark the insertion depth for our fitting, and because we are 1/2 inch, we're going to be using this section of the deburring tool, and this is the 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch side. Very important. With the deburring tool over the pipe, we're going to turn it in order to deburr the pipe. Now that the pipe is deburred, we're going to make sure the pipe is down into the deburring tool all the way, and then mark right at the top of this area to mark our insertion depth. We now have our insertion depth on the pipe. And watch how easy it is to install to the Sharkbite fitting. We are up to the fitting with our insertion depth, and we know we are on all the way, and that's all there is to installing the water line to the outdoor faucet. Here's the 3/4 inch water line that's going to act as the trunk that's going to feed to the bathroom. Here is our blue line that we just ran for the cold water going over to the sillcock, and this is where it's going to branch up to the tub. So right here is going to keep running over to our outdoor faucet. If you'd like to see how I installed this washing machine outlet box, check out this video. It'll help you out.